Just a pilot in his cockpit seated. Black leather on his ass, keep a hustler heated.
Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. So just picked up the car yesterday, and so this is going to be the very first cold start, and luckily it's somewhat during the day. It's like 11 o'clock, so let's see how loud it is. I have a feeling it's going to be super loud. Let me do this with some distance so you can get a good scale for how loud it really is. Well, there you have it. That is extremely loud. So I was just pointing to the exhaust. If you remember, it was crooked before, where it was like rubbing on the top, and I had them fix that too, and that's good. So now I'm just gonna drive it around. One thing I will say right now is the idle is a lot smoother than it was. I don't remember if I used to show, but it, you know, and a lot of this is probably just the boost leak, but it used to like bob around like crazy, both the idle and the FR. Now it's staying like right around, like, you know, 14, 6, 7, 8, like it should be. It's staying right in the money, so that's good. Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. So I mentioned that I had something that's kind of different for the car today. Unfortunately, it's windy today, so I'm trying my best. All right, and this is it. So I know you can't really probably completely tell what it is, but obviously it's a thing that goes above the window. And I saw one of these at Pikes. A dude had one on his car. And I just happened to be looking and I saw this thing, and I thought it looked absolutely ridiculous, and I tried to find like pictures of people with it on their car so I could see what it looked like, and I couldn't find any. So I said, screw it, might as well get it, see what it looks like. Alright, so this is what we come with here. Looks like some weather stripping looking stuff. Some glue, adhesion promoter, and this looks like it will go around the edge of it, probably to prevent it from scratching or anything. Now this is obviously an adhesive strip. Yeah, that's an adhesive strip. I don't know where this comes into play. Okay, there aren't any instructions, but let me just open this up and see if we can figure it out. Okay, so here we go. Let me just try a test fit up here. Alright, well actually it's not looking like it's going to look too bad. I assumed I had to remove this, but I just wanted to make sure everything was going to work right before I did that. So it's going to look something like this, which actually doesn't look, I don't know if it looks bad or good, but it just looks definitely unique and different. Okay, well let me pull the car out so I can get a better look at it. First, this thing is like super loud. Let me do a cold start. I've only done like a couple cold starts, and I've always like had the garage closed because it's just it's deafening. It is seriously it's seriously deafening. Like it, I don't see how I can deal with this. It's just it's a bit too much. Step back a little bit. Oh my God. just so nobody gets mad, I'm gonna do an Accord cold start. You're not even gonna hear it. Alright, we got it in a little bit better lighting. See what it's going to look like. I think it actually looks pretty sick. So I'm going to have to remove, of course, my GoPro mounts. One can still probably go right here, and then this is going to have to come off as well. Okay, I got my little GoPro mounts off. Now these things are actually a whole lot harder to take off than you would expect, so rest assured your GoPro is secure. Alright, so now this is going to be the really sad part about this, because I think this thing cost me like around $100 or something like that. I'll have to look it up. I made a video on it, of course. But this is going to have to come off. The only saving grace I can say is it's a little bit faded. I don't know. It's actually not that faded. Maybe not even at all. I'm just trying to make an excuse to make me feel better. Oh. Look at that. Interesting. So I wonder if this can be reused, or if they sell the tape to make this reusable. Alright, so now we just got our window with nothing on it. Just as a reminder, this is the beautiful visibility we have, because you're definitely going to see that change. Alright, so I'm just cleaning the window because it has all that residue on it from various things. Okay, so I got the glass very clean. Now we're going to see how this guy works. So I'm just going to test fit it up here. Alright, so this is how it's going to look. I'm just really uncertain about the look of this. I don't think it looks good, which I didn't exactly think it was going to. And I guess the other thing is, what kind of visibility do we have? And pretty bad. Yeah, I think it's pretty bad. Let me sit in the driver's seat. You try to having a hard time getting it in the right angle, but you can see stuff. Is the visibility reduced? Yes. Is it reduced a lot? Yes. Can you still see a little bit? Yes. Is this dangerous? Yes. Is it smart? No. But you can still see enough, so as long as you're careful. You got the other mirrors. And I'm used to not having the greatest visibility just because of these things being in the way, so for me, I don't think it'll be as big of an impact as it would be for some other people who are used to actually being able to see out of their back window. Okay, so I got this thing, which I'm pretty sure just goes around the exterior. So I'm gonna do that first, and then I'll kind of look into how the gluing is supposed to occur. Okay, so I just wrapped the thing around. And don't worry, it's not resting against the paint. It's the rubbery part only. So it doesn't fit. the rubber doesn't fit all the way around, which leads me to believe it was probably supposed to start on the bottom and then maybe conclude on the top. I don't know exactly. All I know is it's not fitting. You can see obviously from here it stops, and then here it stops, and it's around otherwise. So I'm going to look at some instructions and see if I can find out the proper way to install this, because obviously I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so unfortunately there are 0 instructions on either Ikon Motorsports website or on the Amazon where I bought it. So just gonna have to figure it out. So I'm gonna take this in the garage and kind of play with it until I figure out exactly what the dimensions that actually work are for the wrap around it. Okay, so normally I can figure out how to install stuff, but with this I'm just a loss. So that wrap around that they give you it's not big enough to go around the whole thing. So I started it right here thinking that this is where it would, you know, like you're just not supposed to do the top, because there is this sign here that says do not adhesive here for water and dust clean. Whatever that's supposed to mean, for water and dust clean. Okay, maybe to, like, it creates a seal. I mean, this is the bottom, so maybe that's like it lets it flow on the bottom. Okay. Whoa. So now when I do it like this little thing around it looks like hell. Like, look at that. That looks nasty. So what is the point of this little thing, and why does it look so bad? Oh, this is awful. Okay, so I can't figure out how this is supposed to install. It's got this little thing here. Then it's got these, which is obviously the adhesive. So this is a, I guess is this just like a glue or a adhesive promoter? Whatever that means, if it's not a glue exactly. So this is adhesive on one side and then nothing on the other side. So how it actually affixes to the window, I have no idea, because this isn't double-sided. This is single-sided. So I guess I don't know. I mean, I can't even come up with a guess. I have no clue how this thing's supposed to affix here. This looks really bad though. This thing looks bad. Like, this looks terrible. Like, maybe if you cut it on the top so it didn't have the wraparound, so it didn't give you that big bulge right there. But you know, it bulges all along the top and here too, so it just gives it kind of a crappy look. All right, guys. Well, I had hoped to get this thing installed, but I'm not just gonna try to like start gluing stuff when I have no idea where it's supposed to glue to. So you see the parts that are included, this and this little wraparound thing. I'm sure someone here is smarter than me on this type of thing and can tell me how it goes, because I have no idea. Like, this is, I can't even guess, and I usually can. This isn't going to adhere it to the actual window, so maybe you put glue here. That just seems so sketch. And this doesn't seem like it's strong enough adhesive to actually adhere this thing to the window, because I mean, it seems decently aerodynamic, but this thing will fly off. Huh. All right, well, someone hopefully can tell me what to do, or just tell me what you guys think of this in general, because, you know, I'm not sure how about it to look. I think the more I see it on the car, I think it looks bad. But I'll take a couple pictures of it, and I'll post that as well. You guys tell me what you think, because I am not liking it. And especially since I can't even get it on the car, it might be a return for me. Because this thing was like $389, $88. I'll put a link in the description, but it was almost $400 on Amazon. And at this point, I'm not impressed. All right, thanks for watching. Sorry for the wind. Peace.